Good evening. I want to call to order the regular Parish Council meeting on Tuesday, February 18th, 2025 at 6:30 p.m. Could we have a roll call, please?
Allen. Here. Easley. Here. Dominique. Here. Frazier.
Here.
Smith.
Here.
Pierce.
Here.
Jenkins. Here. Markins. Bradford.
Here.
Martinez. Here. Jordan.
Here.
Jewel.
Here.
Morgan.
Let the minutes reflect we do have a quorum. This time, I'd like to ask Mr. Dominique to lead us in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the
Flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, I want to remind everyone that any public comments must be registered with the clerk. And we will move right down to the reading and approval of the minutes.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to forego the reading of the minutes and accept as written.
There's a motion by Ms. Jenkins, second. Second by Mr. Darden.
Can you mark it? Okay.
just popped up. Can you vote on it? You made the motion.
Yeah, make the motion. Got it.
Allen.
Yes.
Easley.
Yes.
Dominique.
Yes.
Frazier.
Yes.
Pierce.
Yes.
Jenkins.
Yes.
Bradford.
Yes.
Martinez.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Jewel.
Yes.
Motion carries. We'll go right into the President's report. Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, ladies and gentlemen of the council. Tonight, I'm gonna start off with employee recognitions. So we had a lot of one-year employees. We had eight one-year employees. I don't have those listed with me tonight, but we do have a 10-year, and I want to recognize an employee that's been serving the Iberville Parish residents for the last 10 years. So Josh Hall, come on up. So what we're doing also, when employees meet certain milestones, there's a pin, and this pin signifies 10 years of service for Iberville Parish. So thank you, Josh. All right, going into operations. Before I do that, all of you do have this annual report. This is an annual report that was prepared by our staff, which includes all of the council members. Those are getting being mailed out today. They were dropped off, and they're going to be going to all the residents of the parish. What it is, it's an annual report, kind of signifies a lot of the milestones of 2024, but also includes all the ordinances that you approved in 2024. So every ordinance that the parish council approves, it kind of gives the community a chance to get more informed and be more involved in what's going on in the parish, throughout the parish, and it shows again, you know, the district boundaries. It represents each one of your districts and a few of the departments. So I just want to highlight that I gave you a copy of tonight. The operations, as we called it, I do want to commend and give a shout out to our DPW and utility departments that worked hard throughout what we call Snowmageddon. Snowmageddon, one of the largest on record in a long time here in Iberville Parish. They hit the ground running. They were working overtime, and Zach and the utility department and all the employees were really working hard to make sure that we didn't lose any water. There were a couple instances where we had some concerns, and then we reached out to a couple of our industry partners that may have been pulling from our water system. We asked for them to stop, as well as there were a couple notices to ball advisories, but those were just precautions. So our staff did a phenomenal job to imagine that we were down for so long with the under freezing temperatures, and John Overton and his crew as well did a phenomenal job. So I just want to definitely thank them for doing that. We had our mayor's meeting actually last week in Grove State. We had Miss Courtney with tourism. It represents our tourism and at the Grove State Welcome Center. Most of the renovations are complete. We're going to be finalizing those and getting them ready for the Swamp Life Expo that's going to be coming up. So she gave all the mayors an update on tourism and how the funds come in from a percentage of all the hotel motel tax revenue that's generated throughout the parish, and how that's distributed and how we use that to publicize the parish. So she done that, and their department does a good job. The projects, as you heard a few minutes ago, the EOC is something that Clint, one of our first meetings that we talked to, that I met with Clint, we discussed emergency operations. And we all working on this large scale project. And although sometimes that can take a little while to move forward, to make sure that it does, and we want to go out and make sure we get the right facility that's gonna benefit the parishes for 20, 30 years down the road. We're also working on some internal changes inside of our current EOC, our current 911 facility. Inside our current 911 facility, we still got to get that date lined up where we can get the council members and get y'all over there to kind of give you a tour of it. But the goal is to try to make it more efficient. As we already are teamed up with the sheriff's department, we're going to try to get more sheriff's deputies in the same room, the dispatchers in the same room with our 911 operators. So that's going to improve the EOC operations there. Bayou Pigeon Boat Ramp, we had our groundbreaking last month. The goal is to finish in 2025. CPRA came down, had a groundbreaking ceremony. So I want to thank y'all for those that attended. We had road repair improvements are coming forward. Material Resources is the contractor that we hire to do an analysis of all the roads. They're gonna be also videoing them this year. And throughout that process, we're going to update you. Once it gets to the point where you can view it, we're going to get you an access where you can actually view every road within the parish, and you can just click on it and you can see the conditions of it. But we also sent something to you as well recently requesting information on any roads within your districts. Any roads that you identify in your district that may be for the long-term purposes of taking where the parish can take over a road and or improve a road for community purposes, whether it's economically impacting with a business possibly, or how many homes are down that road, or any school buses accessing the kids. All those things are a lot of different criteria that we're gonna put into place. Highway 1, North Blackman, that railroad. I know this has been a project been talked about, Mr. Markins. This Thursday, we are actually opening bids. So we're finally at the point, bids have been advertised. We're going to be opening them on Thursday, February 20th. And then we'll see who the contractor is that's going to get awarded that job. And then we'll continue to move forward with that project.
Thanks.
Railroad, the cleanup efforts along Highway 1 South by Dow. So as you know, I mentioned it to you this last year, that when you're coming into Iberville Parish, all you see is nothing but dead debris, dead trims hanging on vines between Highway 1 South and the railroad tracks. So what we're going to be doing is we've turned in our permit to the Union Pacific, and they have guaranteed going a week later now. So anywhere from 30 to 45 days, we're going to get the permission to move forward, and then we will start clearing that debris to try to enhance the entrance coming into Iberville. Those things are underway. We do have next era, our solar farm update. We do have some in attendance tonight. So I see Miss Allison Bernard. She represents Next Era, and we do have Miss Desiree and her staff. They're here today as well. Just going to give you an update. I had that in my president's report that the permits from Next Era has been turned into our office, and they are under review with the engineer, with Mr. Tom Dovey's office. There is a meeting coming up on March 5th. It's going to be right here at the courthouse to discuss that. Also in the projects, something that has been a highlight, and we've gotten some complaints on it in the past, was the Rama lights. I don't have it on here, but I want to mention it. The Rama lights, we did get the lights. We sent a contractor out there, electrical contractor out there. He did get the lights on. It's Highway 3000 right there when you on and off the Rama exit, which is an important area. It's a safety hazard as well. So finally, we were able to get those lights turned on, and we're going to continue to work down the interstate because the parish's responsibility is anything from the ground up. We're going to be working with DOTD on that. Community events. We had our first annual African American History Program on February 5th. It was a great turnout. I see a lot of y'all that did attend. We had over 300 residents attended this first event, which is a great step in the right direction to make sure that we represent all community members and represent those that had significant impact in the history of Iberville. Tuesday, March 18th, we have a chamber luncheon coming up. We just found out yesterday that Governor Landry has committed. So we're going to be getting with Macy to make sure that the council members, are hopefully in attendance if they can attend. Lunch sometimes is hard, but Governor Landry only could commit for a luncheon, so he's not going to be here in the evening. So we want to thank Governor Landry for committing to coming to the chamber luncheon on March 18th. On Wednesday, March 26th, we have Go Jobs. That's a big event. We usually have over 100 vendors that are there at the Career Expo at the Civic Center. So that's going to be on Wednesday, March 26th. On Friday, March 28th is the Gray Monkey Parade, which is going on this year. They have moved the location, and it is going to be at your facility. It's going to be at the Bellevue IPRD facility for the 40th anniversary. Usually it's either downtown by the railroad tracks or it's been at the Waterfront Park. This year it's going to be moving to the Bellevue IPRD facility. The month of April coming up, we have Autism Month is the whole month of April as well. So we're going to have a Wear Blue Day. It's going to be April 3rd. We're going to send that information out. And then other upcoming events is Saturday, April 5th is our Swamp Life Expo. So hopefully we'll be seeing you in attendance. And then Saturday, April 12th, which actually from the 5th through the 12th is the whole week, is Keep Louisiana Beautiful initiative by Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser. And then Iberville Parish is going to facilitate the date being Saturday, April 12th is the Keep Iberville Beautiful cleanup day. The same efforts that we did last year. We had hundreds of participants, and all municipalities across the parish participated. All right, and that is it. Any questions?
I just want to echo what you said, excuse me, Mr. President, about Mr. Overton's crew.
Yeah.
How they performed during that most trying time, I can tell you. I've got nothing but compliments on it.
Yes, sir.
So,
Thank you.
thank you, Mr. President. Randall, Treasurer's Report.
Y'all have your financial statements. We 1 month into the year, working on our audit right now. So if y'all have any questions, be more than happy to entertain them. Really have a whole lot to report. Just getting started.
Any questions for Randall?
Tax collections is still up.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the economy is doing the way it's doing, it's going to continue to be up. Interest is also holding because there's a threat of a little bit of inflation. So looks like the Fed's gonna hold those rates. So I may be off on my interest. We may collect more than we thought we were gonna collect. So I'll just keep y'all posted.
Okay, any other questions? Thank you, Mr. Dunn. Appreciate it.
Quick, huh?
Okay, under old business, prior to this meeting, we did have a public hearing on 2 ordinances. Ordinance A was to amend the IPC Ordinance 013-24 to restrict the discharge of firearms in unincorporated areas of Iberville Parish. And Ordinance B was ordinance to amend the 2025 general fund budget and authorize the purchase of the White Castle boat landing property from L.O. LeBlanc Company, LLC. I'd like to do these ordinances one at a time. I need a motion on Ordinance A.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Dominique, a second. Second by Mr. Bradford.
Can you mark it over?
Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Allen,
Yes.
Easley,
Yes.
Dominique,
Yes.
Frazier,
Yes.
Pierce,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Markins,
Yes.
Bradford,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Darden,
Yes.
Jewel.
Yes.
Motion carries. Now I need a motion on ordinance B.
I made a motion.
I second.
Motion by Hunter Markins, second by Chastity Martinez. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Allen,
Yes.
Easley,
Yes.
Dominique,
Yes.
Frazier,
Yes.
Pierce,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Markins,
Yes.
Bradford,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Darden,
Yes.
Jewel.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Under new business, Randall or Dwayne, do you want to talk about the ordinance on the new business? To carry forth to a public hearing.
That is for the grant the PHMSA grant. The federal government is requiring us to replace a metal gas line, aging metal gas line, and it's kind of one of these things where we've been trying to evaluate, trying to find grant funding to do those projects, and we put in an application 2 years ago, 2023. It got denied. Then this is through the Department of Transportation, pipeline safety. And then we put it in again this year, and we were approved for $2.5 million, and that is to change the metal pipe to the plastic pipe on Highway 69 in White Castle. I think it's 5 miles of pipe. Am I saying the right road? Yeah, 5.6 miles of pipe, and I think there's 80 services along that road that'll also be changed out. So, so that we looked up and we got the grant to do it. So that's less money that comes out of the parish's pocket for handling that project. So this is that was not in the budget because we got that award after the budget was approved. So this is just amending the budget for this year. I don't know if we'll receive the whole $2.5 million before the end of the year, but we went ahead and amended it so that y'all would know, what's going on. So I'll keep y'all posted on that project. We're in the process of procuring an administrator and an engineer for that project. I think that's due in first week of March.
Yeah.
The proposal. So
Great. Any discussion, any questions or something, Rand, on this? I need a motion and a second to carry this forward for a public hearing. Motion.
Decision for a public hearing on the 18th of.
Motion by Mr. Jewell, second by Mr. Frazier. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Allen,
Yes.
Easley,
Yes.
Dominique,
Yes.
Frazier,
Yes.
Pierce,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Markins,
Yes.
Bradford,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Darden,
Yes.
Jewel.
Yes.
Motion carries. Okay, prior to the meeting, we did have a resolutions committee meeting, and we do have several resolutions that we want to carry forward. Resolution A is authorizing the cooperative endeavor agreement between Iberville Parish and Energy Louisiana agreeing to cooperate in applying to FEMA for building resilient infrastructure and community grant funds. This is for the new EOC. B is a resolution of the Iberville Parish Council in support of the Chafalaya Basin Management Plan to be presented to the Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority. I'd like a motion and a second to approve these first two resolutions, please.
Make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Darden. Second by Mr. Bradford. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Allen,
Yes.
Easley,
Yes.
Dominique,
Yes.
Frazier,
Yes.
Pierce,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Markins,
Yes.
Bradford,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Darden,
Yes.
Jewel.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution C is ordering and calling a special election to be held in Iberville Parish, State of Louisiana, to authorize the renewal of a special tax making application to the State Bond Commission and providing for other matters in connection. Resolution D is authorizing the purchase of natural gas for the Louisiana Municipal Natural Gas Purchasing and Distribution Authority, Louisiana Municipal Gas Authority, approving the execution and delivery of the gas sales contract and other documents relating to the said purchase. And I need a motion for C and D.
I had things to say on this.
Sure.
If we, Randall, if you just keep us abreast of what's going on with that, so it's kind of,
Yeah, I'll
get tracking and see how it's doing.
Yep, I will.
Thank you.
Great. Can I need a motion and a second for C and D?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Ms. Martinez. Or motion by Ms. Jenkins, second by Ms. Martinez. Any further discussion? Roll call, please.
Allen,
Yes.
Easley,
Yes.
Dominique.
Yes.
Frazier,
Yes.
Pierce,
Yes.
Jenkins,
Yes.
Markins,
Yes.
Bradford,
Yes.
Martinez,
Yes.
Jordan,
Yes.
Jewel.
Yeah.
Motion carries. And if there's no further business, so I thank all of you for being here tonight. I need a motion and a second to adjourn.
Okay.
Motion by Mr. Bradford, second by Ms. Jenkins. Meeting adjourned.
Yes.